Hi guys, it's Lachey. I'm here with a pregnancy update. Finally, it's been way too long. I think it's been like 6 weeks or something since I've done a pregnancy update, so I'm really sorry about that. It's been so busy and work has been stressful and I haven't been feeling great. So, anyways, I'm here and I'm going to update you over the last 6 weeks. Um, So firstly, we'll just have a look at what the app says about week 30, which is where I'm at the moment. So this week, your baby has reached about 40 centimeters long and he weighs about 1.3 kilograms, roughly the same as a head of cabbage. So yeah, we're over a kilo. He's getting heavy. And I can definitely feel that he's getting heavy. That's something that I've really noticed, like getting into the third trimester, is just the dramatic shift. Like, it felt almost like it was overnight. I went from feeling pretty good, sailing along okay, and then just, whoa, I feel really pregnant now. Like, I'm just, yeah. You'll see in a second when I show you my belly, but I've popped out quite a lot and just, yeah, feeling really heavy, and the toll on my back is really, yeah, I'm starting to feel it. And because I'm on my feet most of the day at work, it's really tough. Work's starting to get hard. I got another 5.5 weeks left of work, which is just crazy. I cannot believe that I'm going on maternity leave that soon. It's going so quick. Anyway, I say that pretty much every vlog that I do. It's going so quick, so I'll stop saying that. But yeah, work's been a little bit tough. We're doing there's some renovations going on at work at the moment, and last week I went into work and they had painted the ceilings the night before, and I just felt so sick, like really dizzy, nauseous, like I was going to faint, just really weak and horrible. And I hadn't been feeling great already, so that wasn't good. And so I stayed at work probably for about 2.5 hours, and then I just went, I cannot handle this anymore. I went home and then I went to see my doctor, and as I said, I already wasn't feeling great. She took my temperature and I was running, it was 37.3, and I think it's meant to be 36.8. So it was not a huge temperature, but I was running a temperature and just feeling really achy and horrible. Yeah, so I've had a little bit of time off work, just nearly a week. But I'm going back tomorrow, so hopefully fumes and everything will have dissipated and I'll be able to handle it a bit better. But my temperature's gone down, so back down to normal, so that's good. What else? Oh, while I'm talking about feeling nauseous, pretty much over the last week and a half, 2 weeks, I've been getting morning sickness back, which is just hooray! I didn't even know that that was possible, but apparently it's fairly common. You've got lots of hormones running through your body, as well as, there's not much space in there, so your stomach's sort of being compacted, and so yeah, it's not bad. It's nothing like first trimester. That was horrible. If I had to go through that again, I don't know what I'd do, but it's not too bad. It's just mostly in the mornings I feel a little bit off, just not quite feeling myself. So that's been a little bit sucky, but what do you do? At least it's nowhere near as bad as first trimester. What else? I am starting to feel like his body parts are really stretching out, so I can feel now more or less where he's positioned. Sometimes he'll stick out a body part and I'll be like, what is that? Is that a butt? Is that his head? Is that his back? I'm not sure. But yeah, his feet and stuff have come out and I've been able to feel the outline of that, which has been so cool. painful at times because he's been getting me in my ribs, which has just been not the most comfortable thing in the world, but you know, he's healthy and kicking, and it's still one of the most amazing feelings that I've ever felt. The other thing is a couple of days ago I was feeling this weird rhythmic, like almost pulsing sensation in my stomach. What is going on in there? Like, it was quite fast, but not fast enough to be his heartbeat, and just going, what is going on? And I did some research, and people were like, oh, that's him having the hiccups. It's so fast. Like, I just cannot believe that he hiccups that quickly. But yeah, it's a really weird feeling, and he's been getting it probably once or twice a day over the last week, or last 4 or 5 days. Yeah, so it's a pretty funny feeling, but sometimes when I get up in the middle of the night, it happens, and I can't get back to sleep because it's just this rhythmical movement, and then I don't know if it kind of startles him as well, because then he's like wriggling around a lot, and you can sort of see when he's scraping across moving positions from the outside, which is kind of cool. What else? Had a bit of heartburn. I had my gestational diabetes test, the second one, because my sister has gestational diabetes, so I was at a higher risk. So I had to do 2 3-hour tests. Two 2-hour tests. I did one at about 20 weeks, and then I did one at around 28 weeks. And the results came back from that, and everything is fine, which is fantastic. I was really worried, and you know, I'd been telling my sister a couple of things that had been happening, like just every now and then my heart races and I just feel a little bit jittery, and she said, oh, that sounds like you've got gestational diabetes, but sounds like all is good. So I'm going to ask my midwives about the jittery feeling. I don't get it very often, but just occasionally I just feel a little bit on edge and have difficulty staying still. So I don't know if any of you have experienced that and you haven't had gestational diabetes. Maybe leave me a comment below on what it was for you. I'm hoping that it's normal. But I did talk to my GP about the fact that my heart has been racing more recently, and she just said that's normal in your 3rd trimester. Yeah, and feeling a little bit short of breath as well. Again, normal in your 3rd trimester. Yeah, so we've got 10 weeks left to go till his due date, and a lot of things to do between now and then. What else? Oh, we had our baby shower on the weekend, which was just amazing. My sister put so much effort into it. Like, she went above and beyond. It was at her house, and she just matched everything, decorated everything. I mentioned this in my baby haul video and gender reveal video. If you haven't seen that, go and check that out. But I'll just show you the invitations that we had made up, and I'll just cover the personal information. But you see the little birdies and the stripes and everything. She'd matched all of that in with the design of the whole, like all the decorations and stuff, only she'd done blue and white instead of this watermelon colour. And she put so much effort into it, and I was just so blown away. But if you want to know more about that, go and have a look at my other video, and I showed a few things that we got given at the baby shower as well. So this video is getting long, so I'll cut it short. I'll just, that's pretty much it anyway. I'll just show you my belly. So that's from the front, and from the side. It's really getting quite rounded now. And from the other side, Oh, something else that I did want to mention that I forgot about. Stretch marks. I don't have any on my belly, which I'm so happy about. But I'm really getting quite a few on my breasts, which I've been neglecting them. Like, I've been putting so much oils and stuff on my belly, being worried about my belly getting stretch marks, and just completely forgetting about the fact that your boobs grow when you're pregnant, and you need to be putting oil on those as well. I've gone up, I've gone up quite a few bra sizes over the last little while. And yeah, a few weeks ago I went and saw my sister and she's like, "Oh my gosh, your boobs are huge," and then she just wouldn't stop laughing. Yeah, I don't know why that's all that funny, but she seemed to think it was funny. Anyway, yeah, but apart from that, don't have any stretch marks elsewhere, just on my breasts at the moment. So I've been slathering on the lotions and oils and stuff, trying to make that not get worse, because we've still got 10 weeks to go, and I've heard after you have the baby as well that your boobs just get even bigger again and they get hard as rocks. And yeah, so anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me any questions that you'd like me to answer below, and if you can like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.